Hello draft lovers and enthusiasts, welcome back to Draft Movies with Bookman. In this series we shall be looking at a random ballot h2, d4, h6, h2. With white to move first, he flanks, taking the piece out of that line of attack, and black enters into what is called a center hook there. Black enters the center hook and white takes an opening break on the picket square along the A line. Then we enter a post-trade phase, which is a section of the game where after the first trade or after a particular trade is made, you enter into a series of developing moves before you make the next attack. And we see that white is gaining initiative on black here. He takes another strike to the center and develops his parasite or his picket position on a5, c5 and d4. Now white is controlling the center. Black is encircling from the flanks. So they enter another post-trade phasal. And now we see that black steps out into the center there and occupies the center and creates some balance. But immediately white strikes again, building a strong picket line of 5 pieces going along that A line there. Now black makes a flank attack, encircling from the flank again. So both players are using a different strategy. And we see that white now exports an attack onto b6, creating an outpost there at a5 and b6. And we'll see how later on that comes in to help him to create a crowning passage. Now the game enters another post-trade phasal again. Now if you look at the position, we notice that both players have 7 pieces. This is where the game enters a different phase, which is called the transition. And in this phase of the game, we use a lot of technique, in which the timing has to be precise and all the movements have to be precise. Now, out of the pressure by the center, in which white steps out to the center, black rushes the piece, and then white makes a double trade. And this is what they call a recurring theme. He returns the central pressure right there onto the e5 square. But immediately black cuts the piece to get a slice of the center. This is a very interesting battle right here, as you can see. Now this is called a T-pin, in which white is cutting off black from getting to king row there. Now we enter the stage of the game that is called enclovex, in which both players make an enclovex plan or a crowning plan to see who can crown first and if they can get a draw or a win. Now this is called an off-balance sacrifice trade, in which black puts white to the corner over there and then makes a double swap from the double corner. And it simplifies the game down to a simple draw. Thanks again for tuning in to Draft Movies with Bookman. See you in our next series.